Science for Primary 5, Unit 3, Lesson 2, Types and Properties of Soil. There are different types of soil. Each type has its own properties. In this lesson, we will study some subjects related to this. Types of soil, properties of soil such as the soil color and particle size, water absorption, the soil fertility, compactness of soil particles, aeration and drainage of water through the soil, comparison between different types of soil, the soil and plants. Types of soil. Soil can be classified according to the kind of particles into three types: sand soil, silt soil, and clay soil. Number 1, the sand soil. It is composed of sand particles, a small amount of clay and silt particles, and rarely contains humus. Its color is yellow, its particle size is large, and its compactness is loose or weakly compacted. Aeration and water absorption. It's well aerated, has the lowest absorption of water. Drainage of water, has the fastest or greatest drainage of water. And its fertility is low, it's less fertile. Number 2, silt soil. It is composed of a mixture of gravel, sand, clay, silt, and more humus. Its color is gray, and its size is medium, mixture of large and small. Its compactness is moderately compacted. Aeration and water absorption, it's moderately aerated, has the medium absorption of water. Drainage of water, has medium drainage of water, and it's high fertile. Number 3, clay soil. It is composed of clay and silt particles and a small amount of sand and humus. Its color dark or black. Its size is small. Its compactness is hard or highly compacted. Aeration and water absorption, it's poorly aerated, has the highest absorption of water. Drainage of water, has the slowest or greatest drainage of water, and it's medium fertile. And here is a comparison between different types of soil: sand soil, clay soil, and silt soil. Properties of soil. Number 1, the size of soil particles. To show the difference between the size of particles of sand, silt, and clay soils. Steps. Number 1, bring 3 different equal samples of sand, silt, and clay. Spread out each sample on a white paper or plate, then examine it by a magnifying glass. Observation. The size of particles of sand soil is larger than that of silt soil. The size of particles of silt soil is larger than that of clay soil. The conclusion that the size of particles of sand soil has large particles, clay soil has small particles, and silt soil are medium particles. Number 2, compactness of soil particles. To show the compactness between the particles of sand, silt, and clay soils. Steps. Put 3 equal samples of clay, silt, and sand soil separately in the 3 dishes. Add an amount of water to each sample, then expose the 3 samples to the sun and air till they become dry. Try to crush each sample by your fingers. Observation. The compactness between the particles of clay soil is larger than that of silt soil. The compactness between the particles of silt soil is larger than that of sand soil. If you examine each sample with your fingers, you will observe that the particles of sand soil is weakly compacted or loose. The clay soil is highly compacted or hard. The silt soil is moderately or medium in compactness. Number 3. Aeration and water absorption. To show the aeration and the water absorption in sand, silt, and clay soils, steps: get 3 similar glass tubes A, B, and C opened from both ends. Cover one end of each tube with a piece of cloth as shown in the figure. Put in tube A an amount of sand, in tube B the same amount of silt soil, and in tube C the same amount of clay soil. Then immerse the 3 covered ends of the 3 tubes of equal depth in a basin containing water. Observation: water rises in the 3 tubes at different levels, where the water level in tube C is larger than B and A. Explanation: the rise in water level in the 3 tubes is due to the presence of air spaces, aeration, between the soil particles where water replaces air. The rising of water level, water absorption, increases when the aeration of the soil is poor or bad, and vice versa. The reason for well-aerated soil is the weak compactness between particles. Conclusion: the sand soil is well-aerated soil that has low absorption of water. The clay soil is poorly aerated soil that has highly absorption of water. The silt soil is moderately aerated soil that has moderately absorption of water. Give reason: the clay soil is poorly aerated because it has highly compacted particles. The silt soil has moderately absorption aerated because it is moderately aerated soil. Number 4. Drainage of water. To show the drainage of water through sand, silt, and clay soils, bring 3 similar funnels and put a small piece of cotton in each funnel to close their internal holes. Put 3 samples of sand, silt, and clay soil separately in the 3 funnels. Put a graduated cylinder under each funnel. Pour 3 equal amounts of water in the 3 funnels. Observation: the sand soil drains water faster than silt soil, or silt soil retains more water than sand soil. The silt soil drains water faster than clay soil, or clay soil retains more water than silt soil. Explanation: when the soil is well aerated or its particles are non-compacted, its ability to drain water increases, and vice versa. When the drainage of soil for water increases, its retention of water decreases. Conclusion: the sand soil has the fastest drainage of water and the lowest retention of water. The clay soil has the slowest drainage of water and the highest retention of water. The silt soil has the medium drainage of water and the medium retention of water. Give reason: the clay soil has the slowest drainage of water because it's a poorly aerated soil, as its particles has highly compacted particles. Number 5. The soil fertility. The fertility of any type of soil depends on the percentage of humus in it. To show the fertility of sand, silt, and clay soils, put each type of soil in a graduated cylinder, then pour enough water in each cylinder. Shake each cylinder strongly, then leave it to stand for 15 minutes. Observation: each cylinder contains different layers, where the first layer that represents humus is large in silt soil, small in sand soil, and medium in clay soil. Conclusion: fertility of soil depends on the amount of humus that the soil has. So sand soil is less fertile because it is poor in humus and doesn't keep nutrients. Clay soil is fertile because it has medium amount of humus. Silt soil is highly fertile because it is rich in humus. It is the most suitable soil for cultivation. The soil and plants. Plants are affected by the type of soil, so each type of soil suits certain kinds of plants, such as sand soil. It is suitable for the cultivation of plants that produce tubers such as potato and sweet potato. Plants which give fruits, beneath under soil surface such as peanut plant. Other plants such as cactus. Clay soil. It is suitable for cotton, rice, sugarcane, wheat, and many vegetables. Silt soil. It is suitable for strawberry, lemon, pomegranate, and oranges. Note: soil pollution. There are many reasons of soil pollution, such as chemical pesticides, chemical fertilizers, industrial wastes, and other pollutants.